gonna go to the movies. Here in Liberty Township, Ohio, and I'm on date night with my mom, as we do every Monday, as a good son should. I think it's very important to spend a lot of time with our parents and people that we love. Time is one of those things that eludes us a lot, and I don't think it's fair to ourselves and to all the memories of our ancestors and stuff to not kind of take that seriously and build it in. It's like an honor thing for me, you know. I'm like, come on, man, you got all this stuff, you know, you got all these opportunities, you know, you're not starving, you're kind of hopefully an intelligent person, and in a large degree it is absolutely because I was raised by cool people, you know. So kind of falls on my shoulders to make sure to spend time with them. Otherwise it's you're not being very grateful. So anyway, so we're out here and we're watching that movie where that guy is he goes from prison to a toy store. I forgot what it was called. But we were also just talking about Trump, which I'm sure is going to be a very divided conversation. We were talking about Musk, you know, and I think to some degree I understand where people are coming from when it comes to you know, the hate and stuff, but the level to which we grow is going to be proportionate to the amount of hate that we get in life, right? It's just there's a cost to it, and the cost is not being understood. Ramosi says this a lot too. It's like, dude, to be an exception is in itself a cost, right? You have to just be different. But it's also, I mean, why not, right? Why not do something cool? That's what makes my life interesting, at least. So we were just talking about the work ethic, you know. We were talking about the idea that, dude, these people, they spend like every hour of every day, every second of time, literally growing and doing something useful. They spend it all, always. They give it their all as much as possible. And I was watching a podcast where, I want to call him John Paul, but that guy from WWE that people watch, he was interviewing Hormozi, and he was saying, dude, I have like an energy limitation. I have an energy limitation. And I was thinking about that concept. I mean, what is an energy limitation? Someone said to me today, and I see this a lot in my patients too, you know, they were like, I was like, what are your plans for the day? He's like, I'm gonna go to sleep. And I was like, why, did you not sleep last night? He's like, no, I'm just tired. I hear that a lot more than I'd like to be honest. And the immediate words that came out of my mouth, the smart ass that I am, was that, do you know what the infinite energy fountain is? And he was like, no. And I was like, purpose. Purpose is the infinite energy fountain for human beings, for really any living creature. And so when I think about these guys in general, look at this truck, bro. Look at the thing. Look at this piece of machinery. How much do you think this, comments below, how much does this piece of machinery cost? Skyjack. How much would you buy a Skyjack for? Massive. It literally puts up trees. Anyway, so this unlimited energy thing, what is it? Dude, it's just waking, it's discipline. My thoughts are, it's discipline. It's having a uniting purpose for everything that we do. It's having an understanding of who we are deeply, a beautiful understanding, hopefully, of who we are, and an appreciation that who we are now is not necessarily, who we are is probably not going to change, but that what we do can change, our actions can change, what inspires us can change, what we create can change. And so we were just talking about these guys, and we're like, dude, like, you gotta appreciate what they've done. You really, like, you must appreciate the amount that they've contributed. And then you think about, well, how much time did they spend with their families, right? Or how much time did they contribute to philanthropy or whatever? And I mean, the reality is a lot, right? I mean, Musk has a bunch of children, right? I don't know too much about what's going on with Musk, but, like, you know, they spent time with their parents. Trump's got a phenomenal family, right? Like, they're cool people. I was watching a Peterson analysis on Trump's personality, which was really interesting. If the editors have that link, just go to like Peterson's channel, and he talks about Trump's whatever. Powerful stuff, you know? And hopefully we appreciate the fact that we have role models like available to us in our current 100-year span, right? Where would young men in society be without them, really? So just a reminder, you know, spend time with your family, get out a little bit, and appreciate the people, not only for how much money or whatever they've made, but really who they are. You know, who are these people? What almost every single time it's character issue that we're discussing that we don't like. We judge someone's character. Oh, I wouldn't do that. Okay. I was listening to a Kendrick Lamar song where he was essentially talking to God, and he was like, I love peace, and God was like, but you love war. And he said, okay. And Kendrick's explanation for it was, you are just like everyone else. Like every human soul exists within you. And so what that means is that the evil that's available is also going to be available in you, or the good that's available is available in you. And so we have to appreciate that lack of pride, that humility, that whatever we see, whatever really pisses us off is usually something we've seen in ourselves. It sucks, but it's true. So whatever's pissing you off, probably the mirror that you're seeing when you see these people. And why aren't you there? Well, you're not them, first of all. And second of all, why aren't you there, man? We're gonna go watch a movie. Movie was legit. Would strongly recommend anyone that's interested in, I don't know, films, to watch Roofman. Roofman, legit. And honestly, a great time to spend with my mom too. For those of you that are wondering how to not break the bank when going out on a night like that, just think about, if you play video games, think about what you pay for just the ability to play online, right? There's a monthly fee for that. Think about if you buy a skin or something, you know, how much that costs. Think about if you buy a jacket or a pair of shoes, how much that costs, right? If you mitigate those costs, going out with people that you love starts becoming a lot more rational, because you're not breaking the bank to do anything crazy. Like for two dentists to be going out once a week and spending maybe $100, dude, we could spend a shitload more than that. And we don't, because we're not stupid, right? The things that happen in life don't happen because of what you own or what you do. It's why you own something and how you do things that matters. Can't stress that enough. So important to spend time with your family. So important to spend time with people that matter to you. Friends, old friends, pick up the phone and have a call and just hang out. But the reality is, the only way to make it so that it makes sense is if it monetarily makes sense. If you have the funds, if you have the time, right? If you made the time, if you made the funds, really. If you know what you're trying to get out of that, what your priority is, that's when it starts to make sense. Other than that, things are really hard for most people, because there's a lack of intention, there's a lack of planning in general. And you know, dude, I've been having time with my mom every Monday for months, right? I've also been going to work 6 days a week for months. I haven't taken any time off. I used to go to conferences. That would be my time off. Now I don't do that as much, because I know the work that I need to get done based on really the role models that I have in my life, right? So, and I'm watching the seasons change too. It's been very interesting to watch the seasons change. Let me show you what I'm looking at. Now, if that type of site doesn't give you a little bit of inspiration, my friend, I guess you gotta look around more for inspiration. Glorious. So I've been thinking about the change of seasons too. It makes a big difference to have a second to enjoy. If we spend a lot of our time kind of in that peaceful mentality, I've learned that those moments of serenity don't hit as hard. And I guess that's not the point of serenity, to hit hard. The point of serenity is just to experience yourself to some degree, right? And just to appreciate how you feel. But I don't know, why not grow, man? I don't get it. Why not grow? Why not set intentions? Why not schedule your time, right? The alternative is a life where you never really know where you're going. The alternative is not quite having deep interaction and really hoping for luck to kick in and save your butt when you're looking for a good time, right? Instead of creating that yourself. Makes a big difference to take hold of your life. I had a lot of fun. Go check out Roofman. And hopefully you found something useful out of this video. Let me know your thoughts on how to balance a productive life with still having deep relationships. I'm sure all of you guys have great answers for this. Actualize your potential catalyst. This world needs you. Peace.